happening? Seems like it's working. Yo guys, let me know if everything works. Just write something in the chat. Oh my goodness, so it was on pause or something, haha. Yeah. Hooray, hooray. Sorry, probably I messed up something with Shadow at live stream. So we're gonna do today some UV maps because I haven't the time to prepare everything. And then we're gonna figure out some basic colors for our windmill and details. I already split it like in half, and some parts even more, like 1 of 4 for roof, for example. I think it's gonna look great that way. Then we're gonna draw everything to 3D code and figure out some base colors and details. Like I always try to do for wall building at once, not like exporting some part, making one texture. I'll make the colors for everything. And maybe some animations later on. Yeah. I always answer this question. It's an old project I'm doing for like 4 years, and I have thousands of models. If I open, for example, let's open this one. You see, I have everything set here, the textures, everything for thousands of models, parts, buildings. Yeah, and I have many more different buildings and other models for this project. When I've been starting this project, there wasn't a Blender like the new version. And if I open this project with Blender 4.0, I will just use all the set textures in viewport. And it's really a pain for me to set up everything from scratch here. And also I use the layers, because we don't have any more the layers here. We have the groups in new Blender like here, and it's all lost. So setting up thousands of models just makes no sense for me. just to use a new UI, so that's why. If I do a new project, some new tutorials, I try to use always a new version of Blender. That's the thing. Everything looks great here. Of course we could do some adjustments, but I'm too lazy for it to adjust every pixel perfectly on UV map. I don't want to do this, this will be super boring. Probably we need to fix this thing. Everything else works perfectly. Maybe I want to wrap it like this and this part separately. No, there is no palette for hand painting because there's too many different game styles, colors and everything that you could do. Like if you're doing something like Riot Games or it's Warcraft style, whatever, it will be always different color palette. You can't like go only with one color palette, it's always different. Same like for 2D art. Okay. So unfortunately no cheat codes. Normally after like getting some experience in hand painting you already know what you want to get. Hey JCrew2D, hello, nice to see you on the YouTube. I remember good times on Twitch. Oh, what is this guy doing here? Oh my goodness, we missed one thing. And I don't like this guy. I think it's missed from somewhere. Oh yeah, for sure. Actually we can delete it, no one even notice. Yup, UV maps isn't fun. I really didn't want to stream UV maps, but I could not get to the textures today before the stream, so we have to have some pain a little bit, and then we're gonna do something more interesting. like working with colors, so please don't hate me. Let's suffer a little bit and then we can have some fun. We need to have some space for this part. I'm so lazy with making super correct UVs. Normally you want to have everything like super correct. Like this, you know, super straight. Blah blah blah. Can actually stretch some parts of hand painted textures and no one gonna notice the difference. I'll just place it here. Okay, we are good and we use it, I think, like 85+ % of UV map, so it's all good. And it looks cool too. And let's do this one. What is this part? The inner. You can use some trim sheets, but it's like probably if you're doing some kind of big game like MMORPG or something, you can use your grass texture, dirt texture and everything like that. And also for different buildings you can have same wooden textures, so it works. I actually also could reuse some wooden planks for this windmill, but I want to make it look even better. And we have some space here, probably we can add maybe a window on this texture. Yeah, let's add a window or maybe a roof. No, I probably will go separately for the roof. And for the UVs, get the add-on for Blender. Don't do like me. It will be much easier to UV map that kind of things. Yep, everyone asks why it's older version of Blender. I'm using it for only this project because it's a very old project. I've been working for 4 years. And we open for it everything with older version of Blender. Okay, it's good. Couple more parts and we can go to the textures. Yeah, if I have like many thousands of models for it, you know, and there's older Blender used this layer system and new Blender using the group system, and also different shading setup for viewport. If you open older projects with new Blender, you need to set up everything from scratch. There will be no layers, no viewport textures, and I have really thousands of models for this project and it all will be messed up. So this is only the reason I'm using the older version of Blender. Do we want this upper fence like unique or not? Is there a reason for it? I think we can reuse this one easily. Or maybe we want some gradients on upper part and it will be a little bit brighter. Don't think that my We are doing a magic challenge in our Discord group, and there's hundreds of artists who joined it, and you still have a chance to join us. Do I want to save UV space or not by doing like this? Probably we can go for it. Oh, we have a new sub. Welcome. Yeah, I have set up everything. Now we can see the subs and so on, like I had on Twitch. The reason we want to see more details, probably I'm gonna drop a gradient map on this windmill, because I want it to look more cooler. Other way I can reuse it. Everyone asking about Blender. That's the older version I'm using for this project. And you don't need to use the older version of Blender if you don't have super long old projects you've been working on. Are we good to unwrap? Almost perfectly, except this one. What is this? We forgot something here. Hooray! So let's start with some straight big parts, like these ones. and I'm always starting like from a left down corner for UV mapping. And if I like, when I setting everything, I have some space, I can just starting increasing voting and get more space if I need for all my things. And normally I would need to straighten this part too, but probably we are going to do the lazy mode for this because I don't have an add-on for it. Maybe you can straighten this part at least. Auto align, I do this automatically. It was WK and then you align auto. I'm using almost like all the shortcuts. You know what we can do? I have some coating here somewhere. And this one, let's turn this on. So now you see what I'm pressing, yeah? Here in the left corner. Oh, there's my camera. One moment. Let's go to settings. Appearance. No. General. Can I move it somehow? So this is the software that shows the hotkeys I'm pressing. And I don't know how to move it. But I can move my camera to other corner like this. And now you see I'm pressing the buttons here. No problem. Oh, I'm so lazy. I would need normally to do like this for it. Hey, where is this part? Actually not, that is a 4. It's actually okay to use like this. These parts also the 4, so okay, this is okay actually for 4 to use it like this. I'm not going to show my UVs later on, because this is not perfect. So normally you want to align all these small things and do like that to fit everything perfectly with each other, like super perfectly, but this will take so much time. I don't want to do this. And as a result, we can save like 10% on UV space, or even 15. Who knows? If you are doing something for super AAA production, you will need to do super correct UVs. Or the art director guy will not pass it for sure. Actually, we could place this one here. Probably gonna straight this part. And we have really a lot of free space left, but probably I'm not going to make this. This will be too long. It's kinda okay, but we could use at least more, like I think 10 to 15 more space on UV if we would do correct things with these parts with the 4, but okay. I just want to get to textures during the stream. Okay, the mechanism. Mechanical thing. Mark sim this one, mark sim this one. Mark sim the back edges that no one gonna see. And this part I think to do like maybe it's cutout shader and we can paint something more interesting, like it's maybe not super straight but like some curves or something. We'll see. Don't want to do mirror like here, because this part goes like very close to the building and I would like to make it darker, and inside also everything will be darker, some nice depth thing, so I'm not going to use a mirror here. Always think about texturing when you're doing UV maps. Can we actually see the bottom part of this thing, like this one? Is it? Oh yeah, it's seen normally, so no mirror here too. The H, where is it? Yeah, I'm just trying to make super fast so we can have some fun with colors today. Oh, and actually I could remove this edge here, like it's not needed. I can do like this, or no, probably like this, and we can save one vertex, but I think it doesn't matter. And same here, one vertex. The horizontal coke. There we go, I see it. Thanks for mention. Yay. I think now we're good. Oh, missed this part. This one. And the rope. Let's put some maybe here. And for this one, probably just put it. Oh, and these parts. I've been working for like 15 years, I think. But I've always been working not only as an artist, but also as studio founder, art lead, and game developer, and so on. I often been touching many things, like also finding the clients for studio, talking with clients, making the contracts, paying the salaries. I've been doing everything. Actually, I feel we can go like this. I never left these small surfaces. It will make noise. So I'm gonna do like this here. And I started making 3D very randomly. Me and my friends, in probably like 20 years old, wanted to create a game but didn't know what to do, and everyone chose it what they gonna do, and that's how I get to the 3D. I think we can unwrap it now. Oh. Oh, forgot something here. And now actually I enjoy more doing like art contenting, tutorials, mentorships, courses, and that kind of content. If I need to do only 3D, it's a little bit boring for me, even if it's like Riot Games or something. I find it a little bit boring doing only 3D models. Oh, we mess it up with this one too. What do we forgot? One edge. That's funny. So yeah, we also like... Oh, what's this? We started very randomly. Some guys went to programming, some to animation. And I went to 3D art. And we've been working for like 3 years on our own game. It was a mobile MMORPG we wanted to make, but it was really not easy to do with like indie team without any cash. Of course, we failed after 3 years. We released a couple games, but they wasn't that good to earn the money for our lives. And then some big company, AAA company, bought our small studio. And I started working on AAA mobile games like Disney ones and that kind of thing. But very casual ones. So after again 3 years I quit, and I made my own studio, art outsource studio, and started working. At first I started working as freelancer, but I had so many freelance offers that I had to hire more peoples, and I ended with a team of like 15 peoples on board. And we've been doing a lot of art, even for AAA guys. I really think we can split this and do like that. Oh my, I've been missing a couple parts. And later on we've been working for companies like Epic Games, FunPlus, King Games, who made very popular game. It's called Unleashed or something like that. Everyone is hyped now about it. We also worked on 3D print models with Hero Forge and made thousands of models. Well, if you want to go as freelancer, make sure you can handle the current time projects and you are getting the clients. For example, for 9 years I'm having the studio. I never been looking for clients. The clients always been finding our studio and messaging through ArtStation, email, and so on. So if you're going freelance, make sure you can get the clients. And I would recommend to go, maybe if you're not super fan of hand painted, there's like 10,000 more of work with stylized PBR. And if you will learn the Unreal Engine, ZBrush, Substance, you always will have a job or freelance. And for the hand painted, the pure hand painted, it's very hard to find some average job or freelance. So I would not recommend to build portfolio around only hand painted. If you are not super pro, like if you are not handling the right style or wizard style like one-to-one, this will be hard times for you. But if you can handle the right style, you have also a lot of work. And I've been doing hand painted for all my life. And I can handle the right things too. If you check like the best stylized PBR works, you'll find that the texture artists who've been working like on Wayfinder and that kind of projects, they all can hand paint. It all helps you to get your texture to look amazing. This is the difference. If you are doing PBR, stylized PBR, you also need to know how to work with colors and how to work with your pen. So it also goes to your skill box. And actually, yeah, if you check the texture artists who've been working on Wayfinder, all of them can do amazing hand-painted works and have them in portfolio. After the hand-painted tutorials, I also want to do some PBR things, because I'm doing not only the hand-painted, I actually did a lot of ZBrush things and a lot of engine work in Unity and Unreal Engine. And of the Wayfinder art style, I think we're gonna do some fan art for it, or maybe some small tutorial, who knows. But at first I wanted to do a hand-painted series of tutorials, because I've been working with it so many years. Yup. Wayfinder looks very cool. I would say the Edge Syndicate games is about art, and after art it's the gameplay, but art at first. That's question. I think the answer for everyone will be different. It really depends how you learning, what type of tutorials, courses or mentorship you are taking, how many time you can spend. If you'll be really, like learning like crazy and getting some mentorships with different guys, you can learn probably in, I don't know, 2 years and be very cool. But other way, if you go only for learning like with yourself and skipping tutorials and skipping different talks, trying to figure out by yourself and not spend all the weekends by painting, this can take more years for you. So yeah, it's also about passion. cut this little guy out of here. Well, yeah. But I know some guys who've been landing the job after 1 year to junior position with the minimal salary. Yep, that's true. If you're not touching the art and you've been like working as, I don't know, construction worker or something, that will be new world for you. Okay, last part, and we go for texturing. Already so bored with UVs. Yep, and in past I didn't had any money to get like paid courses or something, and I would say after first 5 years in 3D I've been doing like a total noob. But it also was another time. There wasn't that many artists like we have now. Probably gonna split this part here. we left it like this. So we have no, we don't do AI in AAA production. It's not legal. Not sure what happens with it, but big companies can't use it. And until AI not making retopology, you should not worry. Only the ones who don't care about copyright, or the countries like Russia, China, India, of course they will reuse everything, but not the AAA companies and who care about copyrights. I don't think it will the AI will be in 3D fully for like, I don't know, maybe after some 8 years, 10 years, maybe we'll have something like Substance Painter but with AI legal, who knows, but not 1 year for sure. Even to like different concept artists still have a job, while there's like a Midjourney and everything else can do the full concept work or whatever images, but 2D guys still have a work, so not that bad. Well, man, the Bahri, I wish you will get better. I also was sick this week and have some cold or something, and I still haven't healed to fully. Yep. This can happen with smaller studios, for sure. And with some indie games too. And I bet those studios were like Chinese or Russian. This one for 1. And This is like a parts, windmill parts. We need to name the UV maps before going to 3D code, or it can go very buggy. And probably we can apply the mirror now. And many of my friends still making thousands of dollars per month on asset stores, so it means the AI isn't here yet. The asset stores ideas. Well, if you're been like a video game player, and playing different games, if you're a fan of like, I don't know, any game, you can inspire by assets in these games, like different modular buildings, maybe some locations, and you can try to do similar things for asset stores, like for example making some, I don't know, World of Warcraft things, or maybe you have different favorite game and you can think like how it's been made by game developers, so it's like by asset packages, so there's like building package, maybe there's tile texture package, and just need to think what the game developers need. All my friends selling game art models, like locations and different proofs. I'm also selling it. So I haven't been working for stores many years, and I still have asset store, Sketchfab store, CG Trader. My assets are outdated, but still I just from nothing I just get about, I don't know, 500 or 1000 per month for just doing nothing from asset store. But I also have Unreal Engine store, Sketchfab store, yeah, sales. I also sold like almost, not almost, but 4000 plus bucks on Sketchfab. CG Trader, it's I haven't been here for years probably, but it's still selling. And someone messaged me, probably some spam. Where is this selling? My sales. And I've been selling also models here. It's still selling. I'm doing nothing for it. Unreal Engine. I've been in stores very hard like 7 years ago, and I've been earning about probably 2 or 3,000 per month. After that I just been boring with it. Oh, I will not get to Unreal Store now. Don't want to restore this. But I also selling on Unreal Store things too. For example, one of them girls artists from Latvia, very popular one. I think she's now living in Thailand and she's earning like dozens of hundreds from stores. And she's only like, I think 25 years old or something. Or maybe 26, who knows. I can't remember, but asset stores still working. And my friends from Polisquid Studio. Polisquid Studio. This is very my good friend. He's also opened Art Outsource Studio. They're selling out on stores. Shop. Probably will go just their portfolio. So they're selling that kind of things, like stylize it, but with some PBR touch, probably more realistic ones. And they managed to have also couple thousands per month for it. Yeah, it's not easy to earn a lot from start on stores. You need to work for a couple years for it, then it can give you like a salary. But without your investments it will not like instantly make you a lot of cash from nowhere. Okay, now I think we can export this to 3D code and try some basic colors. Thanks Anderson for watching the stream. The boring UV mapping stream, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to 3D code. So, yeah, living in Germany costs a lot, and same now in Latvia. We also need couple thousands per month to survive. You don't need to upgrade to Textura. There's nothing changed except couple UI things. For example, I bought this version of 3D code. It's 4.9, and I don't know, it's probably 5 or 6 years old, but I paid for it since almost $500, so, and nothing changed for texturing for hand painted texturing. Why should I get the newer version for new UI for 500? No thanks. We need a tavern, windmill, and everything is perfect. I also haven't upgraded ZBrush to the subscription version. I have 2022 and I still can do some things very nicely. And regarding Substance, I prefer to buy a version from Steam that you can use without subscription too. Oh, let's see how's the occlusion going to work here. Oh, everything is just super perfect. Look at that, $0. Yeah, texture is only 119 euros. But they changed nothing. You don't need to buy it. No, it's not. It don't have any difference except UI. So you have like baking occlusion in different ways, and couple of these things they change it here, and different settings like for these icons. So nothing changed for brush engine and so on. You have a feeling like, I don't know, changing from Blender 2.5 to 2.7. Nothing just changes. So the colors. Let's go with fill color 2 and do some base coloring. I want some warm colors for it. And probably we're not going with too dark like I always do. I want some more bright for this one. And I already have idea what I'm gonna do with the walls too. 5 2K textures, painting it, and everything works just perfectly for me. And for now I don't see a reason why I should buy new Pro version. Whitish part for bottom, maybe. Not sure yet, maybe it will be a wooden or whitish. Not sure yet. This one will be the cover of this tower. Well, if they do some really cool changes, probably I will get it. But for now, they just haven't shared anything like super cool, so I would run and buy a new version. That's the reason. For example, if I see some cool features like the Substance new versions did, so I just go and try to get it. The metals. Do we want the warm metal or the cold metal? Seems like the cold works cool, because everything else is very warm. So we can start for metal with something cold like here, not like warm. Whoopsie. Maybe we can do 2 covers for metals. So there will be some difference. The floors. Probably the floors are also wooden here, but with a little bit different color for sure. And the roof, I want to go with something colorful. to do a separate layer for it. So we can test different colors, so I could just hue, preview, and let's see. Actually, I like it this color. Maybe like this one. Or it looking like a wizard tower with this roof colors. Maybe we should go for something reddish. Probably I will try with that kind of colors. Maybe we'll change the roof color later on to maybe something brown. But I'm not sure yet. Do we want to make it like brown? Probably this is gonna be better for the windmill. We don't want it to be pumping like wizard tower. Can't decide for the roof. And this one will be just like a dark area here, probably not a window, just empty thing. We can do some line art action with figuring out details. But probably at first I'll take like 5 minutes break. Yeah, maybe red is too much. This one I agree. Maybe we're gonna turn it to more something like here, less unsaturated. We'll see. But yeah, at first I want to take some break in it to get some drinks and so on. I will be back in like 5 minutes. Yo guys, I'm back. Let's do some paintings. A line art or color binding. Ooh. I think I'm gonna add some very raw lighter colors to everything. Actually, for this one I would want to make upper part lighter, not like it's baked with ambient. And this one is a metal too. Maybe this one too. No. And for the roots, maybe even more bright. This one looks already much nicer. Ew, there's a double police. Mess it up on these flanks a little bit. Probably I'll go for lighter part here, not the middle one. Or it asks to be lighter like here. So this is very raw, just some light info. It's nothing to do with the final textures. Hey, the new follower, the subscriber, thanks man. Oops. That's not a final texture, so just some very raw things. Now we can do some line art thing. Split it here. So it's like made from couple parts of wood. Maybe we can have some nails here. That's a good question. So, you want to paint very carefully, like the guy's doing for... Oh, I messed it up with the door, so I'm not going to do it with this version. But you want to paint it at least a little bit, so it have like different colors on upper, on lower part. Not too saturated, not too crazy. Sometimes you can paint a little bit of reflective things if this is like cylindric or something. But for Warcraft like art style, you don't go with global illumination on your models. You don't wanna paint this ground reflective colors like League of Legends doing here. it's unlit, and they paint all the global illumination to their textures. But for Warcraft style, you avoiding them because they have a directional light and some other things that affecting your texture. But it's always nice to get some brighter things also on your models, so it will be not only the directional light. And of course you need to do a lot of testing with the game you are working on. You will not get everything from the first try. Yeah, I actually been doing the line art things. And of course you can check for references some of the existing games like World of Warcraft and see how they've managed to handle this thing. So it's not easy to make everything great, and so it receiving the directional light but not PBR. And you want to skip some metal reflections. These ones are okay, but probably you will not go for not the glossiness, but for example you will not want to have some reflective colors on lower parts of it. Yeah, probably I'll go here with some wooden floor. The things I'm painting now, it's like a concepting the details. While we don't have a 2D concept with everything done, we need to design everything by ourselves. Hey, thanks man for watching my tutorials. Many more of them coming. I'm not going to stop. And in future I'm going to do also modular assets, ZBrush thing, Substance Painter, setting different things in Unity and Unreal Engine. Everything you need for game art. New follower, thanks man. Hey JQ, thank you. And we have a lot of things to paint here. Normally, if we don't care about our final look, we could do a lot of reusing of planks for sure. We could do like set of planks and then build all these plank parts with some set of planks and just stretch them, reuse, do different forms. But that way we'll be losing on the details, on overall look. It will not be looking that great, and we could not get some gradients to it and special details, maybe some painted occlusion somewhere. So it will be missing all of that. That's why I want to paint everything here. So it's gonna look super cool that way, but take a longer time. But while the client pays for it, you can go as you need, so it's cool. Double meshes here. we want to do with the roof. Probably some standard tilting. More subs. We almost hit the 5k for, like, I think it's 4 months I'm doing the YouTube content normally. Yeah, that's gonna look pretty nice. Probably 2 big ones, so I'm gonna remake them, but probably later on, because we already figured out what we want here. And then we're gonna paint some bricks here, but not like super thin ones, but more like board or something. I don't want to go straight like with everything here and do the bricks. No. Хей-хей. Спасибо за хорошего стрима, пожелания. Thank you. So I think we gonna paint like this kind of rocks, bricks details, but not everywhere, and gonna bury them so it will not be too noisy, like some more like stylized thing. Yeah, to go with something like this everywhere, not very seen, a little bit blurry. Then we're gonna add some shadows, highlights, more colors, and it's gonna look really cool and not too noisy if you would go with straight bricks everywhere. I think this is gonna work great. And for this thing, something like clay, concrete, medieval stuff, just with some cracks or something, but without bricks. And I'm not happy with this part. I feel that it would be better if it be a wooden, maybe. I don't know for now. The lower one. Not happy with this color here. I'm not happy probably with the stair colors too. Maybe we're gonna change all of these. Well, this one and the metals and the roofs, and this color looks cool. Just not happy on the lower color. Okay, I have no idea for now for it. Probably need some fresh mind, and we're gonna find a colors for it. But we did all the basic things. I also want some like boats or something. that. I'm gonna go here, and it's kind of holding this material. So now we have probably figured out what we are doing with our building, the colors, the details. And for these details, I probably would do some like something, just some cracks or something. Not too much, but just so yep, we figured out all the details and the colors, and for the next streams I will do like, we're gonna take maybe walls, wooden parts, and do the final textures for everything during the stream, maybe like roofs separately, maybe metals, yeah, and so on till it's done. Same like we did with the tower building. And I'm probably going to eat something now. And our tower looking super great, and it have almost like 500 likes. There we go. The one that we painted on the streams too. Hey Box. Nice to see you on the stream, man, but I'm already ending it because I've been streaming I think for 3 hours or something. Yeah, even probably more. So I'm going to do some dinner now. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time with the windmill building detailed textures for something. Thanks for watching. See ya.